Hi guys, I accidentally got cut off there while I was thinking about the narcissist group. So what I was saying with this energy over here is that in the narcissist group, there's a lot of women that are very bitter, very angry because obviously they've had really bad experiences and they're absolutely hating on the narcissist personality disorder. And I like to think outside of the box. So if you look hard enough, there's people who are having long-term relationships with narcissists, okay? So I almost feel like I love my narcissist badge, or bumper sticker, because there's so many different spectrums of narcissism. And my point here is not that you're with a narcissist or anything like that, but don't let people dictate to you who you love, okay? Or tell you, oh, that's a bad penny, or you shouldn't be with that person, because ultimately it's your decision. Now, obviously, if the person's really toxic and they treat you really badly and they speak to you really badly and they let you down again and again, or if they anyway harm you, then obviously you need out of the relationship. But what I'm saying is that this could be a gossiping female. It could be a friend that's close to you that's actually jealous of your connection, or jealous the stuff that you're experiencing with this person. All right, so what happened, because we actually got stopped there, I might be repeating myself, so I'll just carry on. So what I feel is that this person's actually feels like they're invested a lot in you with this lovely Seven of Pentacles card, which is about timing. It's like they've sown the seeds of a relationship with you. Okay, and now I feel like in this particular reading, it's time to pick the fruit with the Chariot, which is about moving forward, okay? Not just physically moving forward to you, but moving forward energetically in the connection. And it's a very beautiful card. It has many interpretations. But what I feel is that they're now looking to be generous with you, It's like the fruit, look, the fruit's gone from the tree into the hands. I mean, it's wild, isn't it, sort of thing, Like they pick the fruit and they want to give it to you and they want to receive back. Now, because I've already done this reading, I've actually done this reading without the camera rolling, can you believe it? I actually went on to pile 3 as well. I actually picked some cards for you and it was absolutely incredible. First of all, I picked this one, came out because I asked about the backstabber and they said, I'm a wretched soul. So for some of you, they stabbed you in the back, they know they stabbed you in the back, and they know that their behaviour is really, really appalling towards you. It was quite funny yesterday because I've always wanted to be a filmmaker, just to make 1 or 2 films, okay? And I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if someone could film your life, showing what you're doing and how you're approaching the relationship, and then show how the other side, that the other person is approaching the relationship. Because for me, I don't know, I hope you don't mind if I tell you a little story. When I was in my connection, I had to use absolutely every spiritual method I could use to keep myself on track on that connection because it was so challenging. So I would go up 5 in the morning, I would go outside, I would do energy movements or dancing to the moon, listening to, I'm not religious, but listening to religious songs because the energy was beautiful. Right, that's what I was doing. I was getting up at 5 in the morning just to try and set my day right, just so that I could handle the complex emotions that I was feeling in this connection, or the energies that I was getting from this person. Now, what did that person do when they got up in the morning? They probably had, 3 cups of coffee, masturbated in the shower, drove to work, swore at everybody all day at work, went home and watched pornography. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so what I'm saying to you, isn't it interesting how people, you come in with your energy, they come in with their energy. I'd love to make a movie, and wouldn't we all love to see their phones? Wouldn't we all love to see their phones to see what was really going on there? All right, so that is I'm Such a Wretched Soul. And then what I wanted to do is find out about the Six of Pentacles. I thought it was really, really interesting just to see, because sometimes the Six of Pentacles is about people not giving and taking, not being generous, not sharing their emotions and that sort of thing. And it actually confirmed, it says, I regret losing you. All right, so for those of you in separation, they really want to be generous with, they really want you. It's almost like, I want your body and I want you, and I want you to want my body and to want me. But it's more about, I want to give to you, I want to receive from you. So it's those sort of energies as well, which is amazing. And you're very lucky because the camera didn't work. We've got a little bit of extra time. So this is their feelings towards you. To me, you are the sun, the moon, and the stars. Wow, just absolutely. Let's put it above the star here. So what I'm seeing in this connection is very, very positive. Okay, and there is an energetic movement forward. They were in love with you. They're potentially still in love with you. And they do realise that obviously they've stabbed you in the back and they're feeling really, really bad about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the extended, I'm going to look more into what they've been doing in their love life. Sorry, that's not what I meant. I'm going to look more into why they're a wretched soul. Let's open that Pandora's box and have a look what's really going on with them. And I also want to see about them regret losing you and how that's going to move forward. Okay, so I do apologize for all the little links and stuff. I'm having so much trouble with my phone at the moment. Okay, but I hope you enjoyed that. Do join me in the extended, and if you're not going to join me in the extended, please go to my relationship links. They're not me. I've no affiliation with them. They're just really, really, really helpful. Okay, so do pop over and have a look at those. Okay, so thank you so much. Do leave a comment, and it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so this is for everyone that picked pile 3, and it's the burning question. How do they think and feel about me right now? How do they think and feel about me right now? Just to let you know that I've had trouble with my camera, and I did actually, and I just need to check it again actually. And I have to make sure that it's actually working. Yeah, so it's how, yeah, so I've actually had trouble with my camera, so I've actually done this reading once and it wasn't recording, so I'm going to do it again for you. But it's good for you because you actually get more reading in the time. Okay, so I know these cards, but I'm just going to lay them out again here, and I just want to say to you that I've updated all my Etsy prices for personal readings. Starts at £15, 3 card spread, £20, 6 card spread, exactly the same as this, £45 full reading, and luxury reading at £125 for those of you that want to treat yourself, okay, even during these very difficult times. So let's have a look here. So I have already done this reading, so I'm just going to Tell you what I saw. Okay, so right in the middle here, we see regret over third party situation. And then we see not only the 3 leaves, we see the 3 swords in the heart. There was a very, very painful ending here because we've got the 10 of swords up here. Very painful, very dramatic ending, maybe possibly heartache on both sides. Tears, you know, not being able to be without that person. Anger, pain of separation. Isn't it amazing, to be honest? Because love is one of the most biggest emotions that we'll ever have in our lives. And when we feel like we're in love and it parts, it's so painful. And then we've got this very dramatic ending with the 10 of swords, completely overkill, probably completely unnecessary, the way that things finished with you guys. For some of you guys anyway. Then we've got the 9 of Wands, and this is really about the person has put a demarcation between your life and their life, okay? You can see it like a fence, you know, they've put a fence around them and saying, well, you're over there and I'm over here, okay? So it might be that you don't even know what's going on with them anymore, sort of thing. And I also feel like this person feels like they've been in a bit of a battle with you emotionally. It doesn't mean that you've been difficult or anything like that. It just means that your connection is a bit of a struggle. Now, obviously, all the watchers are not all angels, so you know if you've contributed to this boundary being put in, okay? Now, what's really interesting in this reading is that I see the 3 swords here, and then I see it move into 1 sword. So to me, it's like third party situation and then move into 1 party situation, you. And what I love is move from the heart, this painful heart, into this beautiful blue wave. So I see a transition here of this person maybe healing from the heartache and those emotions resurging and really wanting to come in and have some initiation of some type of form of communication or some energetic movement towards you to sort of build the love connection, because I feel like you guys have been in love, hence this really painful heartache here, okay? So yes, I've been reading a lot about pages. Pages are like apprentices that haven't really found their feet yet. So when they come forward like this, then they're not really sure, you know, they maybe don't really know how to do it properly, that sort of thing. Or they're not really sure about your relationship as in what's going to work best here, you know, what's the best way of coming forward. I see down in this corner as well with the 5 of Wands that potentially there's been a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of game playing, there's a lot of tit for tat, there's a lot of point scoring, you know, one-upmanship and stuff like that. Not really serious stuff like the swords, okay, but serious enough to cause pain to the other person. So let me give you an example. Updating your WhatsApp profiles or your Facebook profiles, putting pictures on there to make each other jealous. Okay, I see that maybe one person's saying something, one person's being genuine and saying something, and then someone's saying something back but not being genuine, you know, or maybe a bit of gaslighting as well, you know, it's when they repeat what you say, but, you know, I don't know, like, I'm going to be mean to you because you've been mean to me, you know, or I want to hurt you, that sort of thing. Not on a really massive level, but just really trying to get revenge and jealousy. So I see a lot of jealousy over in this corner. Now, what's really interesting is that you've got the High Priestess. Now, I have seen a tarot reader recently call this the Mistress. So you could well be a mistress for some of you because you're like this goddess that's hidden from the material world. But what I also see here is that I sort of feel with you guys, if you didn't have all the 3D crap around, whatever that might be, your commitments, your responsibilities, your children, your family, your extended family, your friends, or whatever, maybe all interfering, all right, or just how life plays out, if you guys were just left to it and could do your own thing without any of the stresses of the outside world, I feel like you would have a really, really beautiful, abundant connection. I do feel like there's a lot of spiritual stuff going on here with you guys in your connection. Now, I really don't like saying that too much, because what I feel it does, let me just check the time here. What I feel it does, it exonerates bad behavior in the 3D. All right, so some people are very hooked on their person and they say, oh, well, we're soulmates, we've got a spiritual connection. And you do, it's real. But it's sort of like, so I'm going to let them get away with treating me like crap, basically. So I feel like the message is here, and I feel like maybe even this person feels it, maybe doesn't tangibly understand what it is, but actually feels that as well. So that you have this connection, right? They might call it something else. I can't stop thinking about this person. It might be that sort of thing. I can't sleep at night. I have to know what this person is doing. It might be that sort of thing. But I do feel like there's a very deep connection here. And I also feel like in your connection, there's a lot of hidden stuff going on here. I don't know if it's on your side or their side, potentially their side. So this has come out a message. This person wants you to come and lay in their arms. Wow. Right? So they definitely want a restart with you. I'm feeling a bit cold today, actually. These houses in Italy, some of them are built to be cool inside. So even though it's quite warm outside, you can really feel quite chilly inside the houses, which is great in the summer, but not so much in the winter. Tell me about this broken heart. What do they want to say about that, please? Oh, that's so weird. I was just looking at the door there, thinking how cold it is, like inside. And literally, I was looking at my door there, thinking, oh, it's really cold in here, and then thinking, oh, it's quite warm outside. It's not sunny outside, but it's actually quite warm, and it says, I'm walking to your door. So you can expect someone to be walking to your door. And let's just get one more message here as well. They're saying it's too intense. And that's really, I think, with this sort of spiritual connection, okay, that they just feel like it's so, so intense between you, and this might be why, things aren't running smoothly. This is not a reading about a smooth connection, okay? They want you. It's too intense. So what I'm going to do in the extended is find out more about what's going on here. I'm walking towards your door. Let's see what's happening there. Let's see what they really feel is too intense. And then they've got, come and lay in my arms. They really want to be close to you. They really want to have a connection with you. So let's find out. Let's move from a third party to a single party, you, which is very, very interesting. But there's a lot of hidden stuff here. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I am going to try and finish my videos a little bit more comprehensive, but I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do it. But what I do want to say is do jump onto the relationship coach links, which are in the description. I have no affiliation with them, but they're so helpful, especially Coach Lee, if you want to look at the male psychology. And Alex Comment, which is a French guy, he's pretty good as well. I like listening to his stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is jump onto the extended, and I hope you can join me. Thank you so much, and it's ciao from Italy.